Hello, this is Brady Totten, and this is your Wednesday Watering. I have with me Emerson Totten. Emerson, what gets you excited or do you love about our church?
I love that our church cares so much about the youth ministries. The programs, Sprouts and Rooted, have been really important in my life and helping me draw closer to God, and I'm just very grateful that the church supports the youth so much.
And what makes you want to support or give to our church?
The church just provides so many opportunities to volunteer and give time, talents, and treasures, and I think the amount of opportunities makes it really good to be able to help.
Thank you. Hello, this is Brady Totten and
Pam Frisky.
Pam, what gets you excited about this church, or what do you love about our church?
I love that it's so welcoming. I hadn't been to church for many years, and I came back about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was just a very welcoming, made you feel right at home, and it comforting, and I feel like I am part of a family.
And what makes you want to support or give to our church?
Just the fact that we can use our talents, treasures, and we can use our experiences in life to support other people. I find that I really enjoy being part of the Bag Ladies because we support so many different missions. Through the church, I have learned about the clothesline, and I also volunteer a couple times a month there, and it just makes me feel good to help other people, and the outlet from this church is part of that.
Great. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Brady Totten, and I have Orleen Kitzman with me. Orleen, what makes you love our church or gets you excited about our church?
I'll tell you what, I've loved every church I've been a part of, but right now I'm just in love with this church. I think it was the first time I ever came, just the people who greeted me I came for a Wednesday night concert or something like that, and the people who greeted me and spoke to me and made me feel welcome at a concert, I thought, let me see what happens on a Sunday morning. So I came that Sunday morning. I was invited by Penny, and I came, and they greeted me at the door and said, "Oh, we've got a job for you." I went, "Oh, but I'm not joining this church." And God's saying, "Yes, you are." And so as the story goes, God led me here. It was the welcoming of the people that were here, the genuine welcoming of the people. They weren't doing it just to welcome. They were doing it because it was sincere and it meant something to them. I get excited when I walk through these doors, and it's been very interesting because as I bring friends, and I've had some out-of-town guests who have come, and I'm like, "I'm leaving you at the door. You're on your own when you walk in." And I said, "You'll understand why, and we'll talk about it later." And every one of them has said, "Oh my gosh, I felt so welcoming, and had you been with me, I might not have experienced it the way I did." So this congregation is a very welcoming and loving church. And the sermon that drew me here, the Lord used it, was one that Pastor preached and said, your faith family, the bonds of the faith family are often stronger than the bonds of your biological family. And that's what I feel here. This is my family. And I want everybody to experience that as they walk through those doors. And it just excites me to no end.
Thank you. And Orleen, what makes you want to give to this church or support this church?
You know, I've always believed in tithing and giving, and I've done it at every church. And there was a time in my life when I had, no money, no job, and God helped me through all of those situations. And one time I owed $50 for a bill. I had nothing in savings or checking. I mean, just very minimal. I didn't have $50, and I ironed $1 an item. I said, God, I need $50 to pay this bill. Well, 50 items came through. I did the ironing. I ironed. That Sunday morning, I realized that $50, I needed to tithe on that. I needed to give back. Not because I had to, but because God asked me to, and I needed to be obedient in that. And as I gave that $5, I went, God, I'm trusting you that I'll be able to pay the bill. Because now I had 45 and needed 5 more. Went home that afternoon, cleaned the house, and I was vacuuming the couch, and I looked down and there was a $5 bill. And I realized how God provides. And He's provided me with financial resources, and I need to give that back. I want to give that back. I desire to give that back. And I also believe in giving of my time and my talents. But that's what motivates me to give, is just seeing how the ministry continues to go on when we all take the time to give of our tithe, our talents, and our treasures.
Thank you, Orly. Thank you.